The harsh truth is this: if you need people to like you, you've already lost. Every time you hesitate to speak your truth, every time you adjust your dreams to make others comfortable, every time you wait for permission to act, you are giving away your power. You become a slave, not to a system, not to a person, but to something far worse: the invisible prison of approval. This video is not for the faint of heart. It's for those who feel stuck, small, and silent, and deep down know that their need to be liked is destroying their future. So if you're ready to break the chains, if you're ready to face the enemy within, let's begin. Approval. It sounds innocent. It sounds human. But when it becomes your currency, your oxygen, your compass, it ruins you. You become a mirror, reflecting what people want to see, smiling when you want to scream, agreeing when you want to rebel, shrinking when you were born to expand. This is how most people live, trapped in an endless loop of, do they like me? Did I say the right thing? What if they think I'm weird? What will they say if I fail? That loop doesn't lead to success. It leads to regret. And worse, you start to lose sight of who you even are. Here's why seeking approval is so dangerous. It hijacks your internal GPS. Instead of being driven by vision, you're driven by reaction. Instead of purpose, you chase praise. Instead of progress, you seek applause. You don't become bold, you become polite. You don't take risks, you play safe. And in doing so, you slowly murder the future version of you, the one who could have been great. Why? Because greatness requires friction, discomfort, being misunderstood, being rejected, and the approval seeker avoids all of it. Let's get real. This addiction starts early. As children, we are trained, conditioned, to seek permission for everything. Permission to speak, permission to go, permission to think. You're rewarded when you obey. You're punished when you question. And what does that teach your brain? Approval equals safety. Disapproval equals danger. That wiring doesn't magically vanish as you grow. It just becomes more subtle. Now, instead of needing your parents' approval, you seek it from society, from your peers, from your audience, from likes, followers, bosses, clients. But the core wound is the same. I'm not enough unless someone tells me I am. Let's be brutally honest. Approval is expensive, and the currency you pay with is your soul. Here's what you trade when you chase it: your dreams, because they scare people, so you shrink them. Your voice, because truth offends, so you silence it. Your time, because saying yes feels safer than setting boundaries. Your energy, because you're constantly shape-shifting to fit in. Your freedom, because you can't move unless someone claps first. Now multiply that cost by a lifetime. What does that look like? A job you hate, friends who don't know the real you, a life that feels fake, and a deep gnawing feeling that you were meant for more, but you never had the courage to claim it. Here's what they don't want you to realize. The world profits from your need to be liked. Social media thrives on your desire for validation. The beauty industry sells you insecurity. Employers love compliant workers, not bold thinkers. Schools train obedience, not originality. You are easier to control when you're unsure of yourself. The more approval you need, the more silence they get. And the more silent you are, the more powerful they become. And the more powerless you stay. Now let's go deeper. There's a war inside you. One voice says, be bold, be you, go all in. The other says, be careful, be liked, don't stand out. Every day these voices fight, and most people, they listen to the second one because it feels safe. But here's the truth. Safe is a lie. Comfort is a cage, and likability is a leash. So how do you break free? You stop waiting. You stop editing yourself. You stop filtering your soul through a lens of acceptance. You say what you believe, even if it shakes the room. You do what feels aligned, even if it makes others uncomfortable. You chase what you love, even if no one claps. You become loyal to your truth, not their opinion. It won't be easy, but the alternative is soul death. Let me flip the script for you. Every time you get rejected, you gain power. Why? Because it means you were real. You were brave. You chose self-respect over social comfort. Most people chase acceptance and never get it. The few who chase truth, they get something better. Authentic power, the power to move without permission, to speak without approval, to live without masks. And in that space, you become unstoppable. You know who changed the world? Not the agreeable ones, not the polite ones, not the approval seekers. It was the rebels, the misunderstood, the rejected, the bold. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Steve Jobs, Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, David Goggins. They didn't ask for permission. They didn't need applause. They built legacies, not for likes, but because they couldn't betray themselves. And that's the energy you must reclaim. If you're tired of being small, tired of playing nice, tired of waiting for someone to say, "You're enough," then this is your awakening. Approval is a cage. Rejection is a key. And the door to your power, it only opens from the inside. Before you break free, you must understand the code that's running your life. You weren't born needing approval. You were born whole, free, loud, bold. But something happened. You were taught that good boys and girls don't cause trouble. Being liked is better than being honest. Fitting in is more important than standing out. This programming becomes subconscious. You don't even realize it's running. It shows up in micro decisions. You downplay your wins. You over-explain your boundaries. You laugh at jokes you don't find funny. You dress to be accepted, not to express. And most importantly, you censor your truth. Let's be clear. Growth never feels good. Freedom isn't comfortable, and power is always earned, never approved. Here's the shift. Stop chasing comfort. Start chasing alignment. Alignment with your values. Alignment with your truth. Alignment with your future self, not your fearful past. That means being okay with awkward silences, people not liking you, losing followers, being misunderstood. Discomfort is the currency of growth. Let's make it practical. Here's your 7-day approval detox plan. Day 1, radical honesty. Say what you mean. No filter, not with cruelty, but with clarity. Say no when you mean no. Say yes only when you truly want to. Catch yourself when you're tempted to fake agreement. Day 2, 1 rejection mission. Deliberately do one thing today that might get you rejected. Ask for something big. Make a bold post online. Tell someone the truth you've been holding back. Day 3, no validation consumption. Stay off social media for the day. No likes, no comments, no scrolling. Let your nervous system detox. Day 4, mirror work. Look yourself in the mirror and affirm, "I do not need permission to be powerful." Repeat it until you believe it. You will feel resistance. That's how you know it's working. Day 5, shadow integration. Write down the parts of you you're ashamed of. The too loud, too intense, too opinionated parts. Now write a letter to those traits thanking them for protecting you. They are not your enemy. They are your raw power. Day 6, speak without prepping. Have a conversation where you say exactly what's on your mind, unfiltered, in real time. Don't rehearse. Don't polish. Let your real self breathe. Day 7, silent day of reflection. Spend an hour alone. No phone, no noise. Journal the answers to these questions. Where in my life am I shrinking for approval? Who would I be if I didn't care what anyone thought? What part of me is waiting to be unleashed? Think of validation seeking like an addiction. And like any addiction, you don't beat it by ignoring it. You beat it by training the opposite reflex. Here's how. 1. Celebrate rejection. Start rewiring your brain. Every time someone disapproves of you, say, "Good, I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to be real." 2. Practice silence after truth. Say your truth, then say nothing. Don't explain, don't apologize. Let your words stand on their own. 3. Do something unapologetically you. Every day wear what you love. Write what you believe. Dance like a lunatic. Sing in the car at full volume. Every act of authenticity trains your nervous system to feel safe in truth. Sometimes the people who crave your approval are the ones who benefit from your silence. Here's the hard truth. You may have to unfollow people in real life. That friend who only supports you when you play small. That family member who mocks your ambition. That partner who needs you to be less to feel more. You don't owe anyone a version of you that makes them comfortable. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to be misunderstood. You are allowed to be different now. This is deep. Your brain wants to be consistent with the identity you hold. If your identity is, "I'm the guy who needs to be liked," you will sabotage every attempt to step into power. So you must upgrade your self-image. Here's the reframe. I don't need to be liked. I need to be real. I don't need to fit in. I need to stand out. I don't need approval. I need alignment. I don't need permission. I need purpose. Identity is a script. You can rewrite it. Let's destroy the limiting beliefs with new frames. They'll judge me. Their judgment can't touch my mission. What if they reject me? Rejection is proof I showed up authentically. I don't want to be rude. Honesty isn't rude, it's respectful. I am afraid they won't like me. If they don't like the real me, they're not my people. I feel selfish. Choosing me isn't selfish. It's sacred. Repeat these daily until they live in your bones. Let's end this section with a code. If you want to be powerful, you must live by a personal code that does not depend on external opinion. Here's your warrior code. 1. I tell the truth, especially when it's uncomfortable. 2. I do what's aligned, even if it's not applauded. 3. I am loyal to my future, not my past. 4. I respect myself first, others second. 5. I am not here to please, I am here to lead. 6. I reject shame, I reject guilt, I reject fear. 7. I create, I express, I rise. You read this daily, you live this hourly. And one day, it won't be something you memorize, it will be who you are. Every time you say yes when you mean no. Every time you silence your opinion to avoid discomfort. Every time you dilute your truth for acceptance. You're making a trade. You're trading purpose for peace, growth for comfort, legacy for likes. But here's the truth. Silence has a price. And that price is your life. You think avoiding judgment is keeping you safe, but it's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you broke, mentally, emotionally, and even financially. Because nobody builds an empire while begging for permission. Power doesn't come from screaming louder. It comes from owning your voice, even in a whisper. Here's the paradox. When you stop needing to be heard, you finally start being listened to. Because the world doesn't trust people who bend for approval. It trusts people who live their truth, regardless of response. So ask yourself, what truth have I been too scared to say? Write it, say it, post it, let it breathe. Your power is hiding behind the sentence you're too afraid to finish. Let's build a practice. Each morning, ask yourself, what would I do today if I didn't care what anyone thought? Who would I be if I stopped performing? What does my aligned day look like, not their idea of success? And then, act on one of those answers. One brave step, one honest post, one no to something draining, one yes to something thrilling. Tiny truths lead to massive liberation. Every decision you make can pass through these 5 filters. If it fails more than one, it's probably not yours. 1. Do I truly want this? Or do I want their approval? 2. Is this aligned with who I'm becoming? Or who they want me to be? 3. Will I respect myself after saying yes to this? 4. If nobody ever knew I did this, would I still do it? 5. Am I shrinking to fit in? Or expanding to stand out? Freedom doesn't come from doing more. It comes from choosing less, but choosing real. Here's the plot twist. You're not on stage. You're not performing. You don't need applause. You are the director. You write the script. You choose the role. Let the audience walk out. Let the critics talk. Let the crowd stay silent. You didn't come here to impress. You came here to express. Most people live like radios, tuning into every signal around them. But you must become the broadcaster. Your inner voice is the only station that matters. Try this. Before every decision, pause. Ask, what does my truth say? Then act, even if your voice shakes. That's not arrogance. That's sovereignty. Let's be honest. Whether you chase approval or not, people will judge you. If you play small, he's wasting his potential. If you go big, who does he think he is? So stop trying to win a game where the rules change based on their insecurity. Free yourself. Let them talk. Let them guess. Let them misunderstand. You don't owe anyone an explanation for living fully. Confidence doesn't come from affirmations alone. It comes from doing what scares you, keeping promises to yourself, speaking when your voice shakes, saying no without guilt, saying yes without apology. Action is louder than doubt. If you've lived for approval your whole life, you've probably been hurt, silenced, belittled, ignored. That pain? It's sacred. It's your fire. Don't numb it. Don't run from it. Use it. Let it burn away who you're not. Let it reveal who you've always been. Here's the ultimate mindset shift. You don't need approval because you were never meant to be a copy. You are the original, the blueprint, the wild idea nobody gets, yet. And one day, they'll ask how you did it. How you built a life so raw, so free, so real. And you'll smile, because you'll know. I stopped asking for permission. Look, if this message hit you hard, it's because something inside you is ready to rise. You've played small for too long. You've lived on crumbs of praise. You've silenced your roar for the comfort of others' approval. Not anymore. Here's your next move. Like this video if you felt the fire. Comment below with the words, I choose alignment over approval. Let me know which part woke you up. Let the algorithm know this message matters. Subscribe to elevate your mindset. We don't do fluff here. We build warriors, leaders, kings and queens who no longer beg to be seen. Share this video with one person who needs to stop shrinking. Be the reason someone else wakes up. Also, I've linked powerful tools and resources in the description to help you go deeper. Turn off your phone. Write a letter to your younger self, the version of you that started performing for love. Tell them it's over. Tell them you've got this now. Tell them you are enough. You always were. Then go do something today that the old you would have never dared. You're not here to be liked. You're here to be legendary. Let them watch. Let them wonder, let them talk. You've got a legacy to build, and you're done waiting for permission. Welcome to freedom. Welcome to power. Welcome to you. This is Elevate Your Mindset. Let's rise.